Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Dead Cells. So, I am informed, by more knowledgeable people than I, that it is currently not possible for me to do the Moonflower Key thing, because I apparently did remember correctly that there is a key in the graveyard, and we currently don't have access to a route that will lead us from the ramparts to the graveyard. In order to get access to that route, we have to start a game on 3 boss cell difficulty. So, for the near future, our goal is just to actually complete a run. Should totally be doable. I think what we're probably going to want to do here is really aggressively pursue anything that has damage reduction on it. But, while we're here, since we're obviously not getting any more, like, easy movement stuff or anything, I think it's time to figure out how to get this blueprint. And in case you're wondering what's in that rune, I guess we can just go get it real quick. After you upgrade to the ability to have real equipment available to you at the start of the run, ooh, I do like... Nope, that's not the button. There we go. I haven't played Dead Cells in like 15 whole hours. Of course I'd forget the buttons. Once you have the ability to get real equipment, it seems like your starting gear is gone, but actually it's just hidden around the opening room, in case you would like to still use it. I can't imagine why you would want to do that, but it's there for you. You know, I think there's an achievement at the very least. So alright, let's see if we can actually get this. I was waiting until we got whatever other movement stuff we were going to need, but it seems like it might be... Nope, I can't quite do it. It's too far. You know what? I wonder if we could do it from over here. Can I get to this opposite wall? I kinda can. Hold on. How do I put this down? I don't want to have that anymore. Okay, I think this might be the way to do it. It's hard to access the wall here. It's kind of like it's trying to pull back on me. Ah, we were close. Hold on. What if I stand on, like, all the way on the edge? But I think once we got up there, it would be a lot easier for us to crawl around in the ceiling. We're a lot closer to it now. A lot closer to the part we need to be close to. Okay, come on, come on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this is right. I think this is right. And then we use the momentum of the trail trying to pull me back. Sorry, I'm trying to just like get as Simon Belmont as I can here on this ledge. We use the momentum of the thing trying to pull back to us to access the. What if I stand, like, directly under it? This might be too far up. Oh, we were very close there. Okay, hold on. Try to make it... Let's try to be directly under the thing. I can't quite see it, unfortunately. I know, this is the kind of high-level play you all showed up to watch. Alright. Right, we just gotta get over this hump real fast. There we go. Aha! Disengagement. A thing that some of our viewers have already practiced. Look, it's only 3 minutes into the episode. We're going. So, we should probably move fast here. It is definitely more valuable... Okay, not a great start. Listen, we'll find some cake, everything's gonna be fine. It is way more important that we get stats than that we get golden cells right now. Let's just try our best to find the two... I'll take that. We're gonna pop back in there, because there's definitely a secret in the wall. Okay, I was kind of hoping it would be that cake I was talking about. More important to move fast. I'll worry about unlocks later. There are going to be... there's going to be sections later on where we won't want to run through everything. We'll get our cells then. Okay, so we got to try to find the 2 scrolls that always seem to be here. I'm not paying for that. I was really hoping we'd be able to just tear him apart, but enemies have a lot more health than I'm used to. Okay, it helps if I do actually hit with the crit. We gotta find the 2 scrolls that always seem to be around here. I'm trying to think. What have we seen damage reduction on? We've seen damage reduction on a number of the grenades. I guess we can start red. Figure things out from there. And then we need to also get the scroll from the time door. Okay, we're not quite ready to go yet. So we don't have to stick to the rampart path, though, because, like I said, we won't be able to get the benefit of it anyway. Reroll that. Okay. There we go. Look, I even got a cell. Best of both worlds. I guess time is paused in these areas. We can check and make sure that that's not new writing. Shiny pebble. Awesome. Sure is convenient finding all these messages on the walls. Lore on a shoestring. Don't want contaminated. I think this is not new. At some point, we're going to get a little bit more plot, and it's going to actually tell us something, instead of all the vague hinting. Possibly. I don't know. Maybe not. Alright, well this I would expect is the last point of stats we're going to be able to get here, so we should probably just teleport out as soon as we... Ooh. Hold on, I'm going to buy that, because I really don't like the electric whip, and I really do like the throwing knife. There's a shop right below us, though. We should hit this, and also time will pause while we're in here. Okay, there's also stuff below the shop. I guess that's worth noting. A fire grenade upgraded will probably have damage reduction on it. We might end up purple. Purple feels safer than red. I know I've taken 2 red already, but... I don't know. It's hard to say. I guess let's skip it for now. Kind of curious what else is down here. Oh, right, the promenade door, of course. Let's go to the sewers, I think. I think there's probably not a lot of value beyond this, and I think if I went and checked, we would lose access to the time door anyway. I kind of want to take the path that lets us go to the graveyard again, but I have already forgotten where it is. Yeah, let's go sewers. I'm telling you, my memory is... comically terrible. Hey, not bad. There's a rune right there. I see it now. I did not see it before I hit the button. Well, it was probably just a small amount of gold anyway, right? Turns out I cannot fast fall and also drink my Dr. Pepper at the same time. So we have 4 cells. We're pretty close to alienation. I mean, we could try to rely on alienation as a source of health. I don't know if this is a real plan, but I guess that's the only thing we have going right now, so let's lean into it. There's probably a whole bunch of mutations that we should be unlocking. Oh, I didn't actually look and see what our new thing does. What exactly is disengagement? If your meter falls below 20%, you get a force field for 6 seconds. Can only happen once every 2 minutes. That's not amazing. I guess if you're running some kind of build where you're intentionally keeping your health low. No, but like you'd never be able to use your flask, really. And it's already the case that you can't die in a single hit from above a certain amount of health. I don't know exactly what it is, but you guys might have noticed that sometimes I get hit super hard and it always seems to just leave me at 1. There's actually a system in place that makes it so you can't be killed in a single hit if you're above a certain amount of health that, similar to that thing, can only trigger every so often. I think we're going to take a point of purple here. I'm kind of splitting up what I'm doing, but I'm starting to wonder if maybe a purple build is smarter. Get better at turrets and range stuff. And then again, I mean, there's a lot to be said also for going green, right? Because shields have damage reduction on them. Well, one stat point out of place probably won't matter too much. I think here I'm going to also just try to buzz through. Ow. Well, that is a long fall into a pit of, I'm assuming, acid, because probably my physiological processes are already non-functional, which means that poison should be of limited effect. I know the game uses the word poison, but who's to say that the mechanics tooltips are not an unreliable narrator, right? Could be, you can't prove it's not. Okay, I think we know that this is not actually, there's not actually anything in there. So we might be a little bit of light on souls this run, but our goal here is to move as quickly as possible while not missing any stat scrolls. Oh. I thought I was going to be able to crush him with that, but I didn't realize that he wasn't actually going to be able to walk under it. Okay, looks like there's not actually anything over here. We should probably make sure that oh, climb, climb, climb. Make sure that this top corner doesn't have anything sneaky in it. I don't know why I threw a knife at that guy. I knew I wasn't going to stick around and kill him. Nope, I don't have time for you. Yeah, I don't mind the Hayabusa Gauntlet. I think it's fine, but the combo does take a little bit longer than I would like to go off. A stun that also, I believe, has damage reduction if you get it high enough. Yeah, alright, let's take this. I don't know. Our run's kind of a mess right now because I don't have any idea what our gear's going to look like. Hopefully we'll find something cool. You know what? Yeah, serve me up something neat. Ah, boy. An infantry grenade is not a very exciting item. Okay, screw that, and let's make some decisions. Let's go green. You know what? Let's try to force a green build. I tried to do this before, and then I kind of gave up on it, if dying counts as giving up. But a green build where we're actually able to take advantage of the green traits that restore health probably is okay. It's probably like a reasonable thing, right? I tried to roll, and then I canceled my roll by jumping. I was just like panicking and pressing all of the buttons at the same time. And it turns out as soon as you start jumping, you are vulnerable to damage again. Okay, hey, we delivered a blueprint. That's what forward progress looks like right there. I like the boots better. Yeah, okay. We'll try an alienation run. Ooh, this is nice. We'll try an alienation run at some point. For right now, I really, really would like to try basically just forcing green. I appreciate the fact that they gave us a scroll right away. That makes my job a little bit easier. We do still want to pick up money where we can. Okay. I was not sure how far that projectile was actually going to travel. And if it seems like I'm pretty arbitrarily deciding when to stop and fight and when to keep running, yeah, good eye. You figured it out. I have no idea. No idea when it is a good idea to stop and fight. This is definitely an upgrade. So what we'd really like to find is a green weapon. Or a good colorless weapon. I'm not going to spend money on that. It's weird. It didn't stun the door blowing up and didn't stun the shield guy, but did stun a guy who was further from the door. I didn't realize that the shield protected against the door stun, but apparently it does. That's a little inconvenient. Now we have to run quite a distance here. Probably what I should be doing is continuing on paths until we hit a teleporter and then branching off, because it's so that we don't have to do this much backtracking. Why? Filling the prison within a... Okay. Yeah, we know they were filling the prison with innocent people because they were trying to move the villagers out of the infected areas, right? Something hidden here. Oh, wow. It's a whole wall turkey. Are there more wall turkeys? I do not have the ability to enter the thing. Okay. Well... What am I doing? This is not the place I want to go. You know, when we found that scroll right at the beginning of the level, I was like, oh, this will be easy. We'll get both the scrolls and the time door in no time. Now I am less confident. Ow. Failed to jump. Yes. Yep. Absolutely. I was just mashing R there. I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible. There it is. I didn't even know what was coming out of that wall before I hit the button. Let's go green. Okay, we might still be able to do this. Maybe. We're in the shop. So if we're gonna go green, the wolf trap actually is pretty relevant. And then, is there a way actually up from here? There is. And it goes directly into a chest room. I think we're going to skip that. And then the door out has to be right here. But it's the wrong door. Okay, well, no time door for us, because we wouldn't have gotten to the promenade exit, or the promenade time door quickly enough anyway. Well, that's a shame. So we're down a stat scroll already. Oh, I'm not allowed to leave with this guy so close to us. That's a shame. Probably won't be the end of the run or anything, but it is a shame. Go ahead and put our 2 more cells toward alienation. So what I'd really like to end up with here is a decent shield and a green melee weapon, but if this ends up being like explosive bow or even this marksman's bow, that'd be fine for the second slot. We do need something to do in melee, though. Builds that have no melee weapon, in my experience, have an unpleasant time with bosses, as you saw against the horrible, horrible bridge boss. Let's make sure... yeah, okay. So it is still totally feasible for us to make the timed door out of here. Except that some routes don't have a timed door out after the first one, and I don't remember which routes is which, unfortunately. That was pretty cool. I correctly judged that I had done enough damage and that he would explode from the bleed before I had to, before the arrow fired. It's like little things like that feel very, very good when you can execute them correctly. Also, Bloodsword is legitimately not a bad weapon. Alright, there's no reason for us to go up there. It's like, if you can get the speed buff up, it does make sense to periodically actually kill something to maintain the speed buff, but unfortunately we had to run for so long there that we couldn't do that. I really do love the spider rune for the way it lets you sort of figure out your own way to traverse these vertical spaces. Right, what is in the 1-cell door in here? It's just like a... okay, it's a chest. Something cool? Yeah, alright. I have an empty slot. I guess that's... filling up an empty slot is probably a good idea. Uh-oh. Oh, spider rune. Saving my life. All that for 120 gold. Stop walking so quickly. We should fight this guy. Ow. Really? I was trying to roll. Okay, never mind. Fighting this guy was a huge mistake. But now, think of all the costs we've sunk. Really? Still able to get hit by those guys. Yeah, the problem there is that the Scorpion attacks so quickly that attacking him from the front was, as I guessed, instant suicide, but he wasn't attackable from the back because all of the zombies were spawning directly between me and his backside, and I could never move forward. Alright, it's just, you know, a couple of rapid-fire starts, just trying to shake off the rust. Honestly, this is not a bad end for our run. We obviously don't want to take these 2 particular items to the ending, but 2 instances of these items would be fine. Hold on, you. Okay. Looks like we got our 2 scrolls really quickly this time. You know, an asymmetrical lance 6 and a KO shield 6 would be a fine way to end the run. I may as well finish him. I forgot. Backdash. Okay, stop stopping to fight. Once again, you've been given a tremendous head start on speed. Oh, there's a shop. Or a chest. That's right. Shops are red on the map. Chests are yellow. We're not keeping that. There's an item that I used to really like. I was always happy to find that I think we must not have unlocked yet. I would be very happy if we could figure out where it comes from. There's a red and green melee weapon. You know what? It's a shovel, so it might well be from the graveyard. How the heck do I get to the graveyard? I should probably just look up the chart. I have a real tendency not to want to look things up in games. I want to either internalize that knowledge, or if I can't internalize that knowledge, like, I'm fine with the fact that I can't remember stuff being part of the game. But when I'm showing off the game for the benefit of other people, I should probably figure stuff out. You know what? Let's just leave. We have reasonable starting items. We have our 2 scrolls. I don't want to go exploring and end up missing the time door. I think we got to the graveyard through the prison depths, or maybe the slumbering sanctuary? No, wait, the slumbering sanctuary takes you to... I can't remember. Do we actually want to unlock alienation? Yeah, yeah. There's no reason holding off on these. What am I thinking? Successful parries and reflected shots inflict bonus damage. I don't know, man. What do we want to work on? I guess a new class of shield that does a whole lot of damage is not a bad way to go. Yeah, alright, let's just keep pumping into the spiked shield here. Now, the spiked shield, I believe, does not roll damage reduction. It rolls extra damage on the block. So it doesn't totally fit into the plan. Hold on a second. Do I want to go back and throw pluses on these items just in case we do run with them for a while? Yeah, it's not very expensive. Okay, so double damage to a burning target. Now this has the parry thing and a damage reduction. Critical hits deal bonus damage? Sure, that's fine. Bonus damage to a burning target seemed like it might not be the right way to go with this build. And I think that was cheap enough to do that it was worth doing. At some point, we got to start channeling our cells into upgrading the quality of items that we can find. Like, being able to find plus items just on the ground would be pretty cool. Especially since I believe you can always upgrade the quality of an item once. So if we find a plus item on the ground, it can be upgraded to being double plus. Double plus good. Look at that. 3 different surfaces we stood on there with no scorpions in them. It's crazy talk. I do like a double bow with plus ammo on it. That was actually a pretty good item. Yeah, I suppose it's worth trying to go to the areas we haven't run a lot because... Oh, I can't believe I got hit by that. Because there will still be blueprints to drop from the normal enemies there, right? Anything that can only occur in those areas potentially will drop stuff for us. Whereas, like, areas like this, we've probably run out the non-rare drops from all the enemies here. There are probably still rares we could get, but I'm less concerned about it. And, you know, this is a good weapon. This thing is pretty alright. Oh, that's bad. Well, shoot. I didn't want to go all the way to the bottom. Huh. There's not actually a way out up here. Alright, let's try this way. Sometimes it gets a little confusing in the sewers. Oh, Jesus. Yep, the attack animation is still an entire calendar year long, though. Okay, we managed to get a little bit of health back. Okay. So yeah, with this thing, you pretty much just have to run from bats. Huh. Killed from off-screen by a scorpion that could see us, but that we could not see. I do wish that shields had their parry effect on enemies when you parry their ranged attacks as well. It sucks a little bit that you can't get a KO stun on a guy if he's ranged attacking you. I don't think it would be a big balance issue. I don't know. All right, we're just not going to heal because honestly, at this point, losing a healing flask charge seems like such a big deal. That I figure if we aren't going to make it just clean, it would be better to just go ahead and start a new run. We could have found food. Basically what I was angling for there. I think with healing being as limited as it is on this difficulty, it really, really is important for me to just not take damage early. Okay, well that sucks. Spartan sandals may as well be an empty weapon slot. Okay, had to make my own way up there a little bit. Okay, this is a terrible, terrible start. It was just like absolute garbage items at an incredibly, incredibly dense level. Well, at least we found our scrolls quickly. But I do feel like I'm kind of totally lost here, actually. What a weird little side area. Alright, where in the hell are all the exits and the treasures and stuff? Well, okay. It's a treasure. Certain definition of treasure. Powerful grenade that burns victims actually sounds pretty okay. Yeah, let's take this over the infantry grenade, which I'm basically never happy about having. And if this doesn't work, then, I don't know, man. Honestly, I was going to say that maybe we should try a different build, but the build isn't the problem. We're not even really getting online. I just have to stop getting hit by stuff. That's not a thing you can pick a scroll for. Okay, that guy's attack was a little bit longer than I was expecting. I don't really want to go promenade. I do find it sometimes it feels like the, these little green zombie dudes leap a lot farther than they do at other times. Okay, so we have to go straight up from here. And I know that the problem is just that I am not good at estimating distances. Nope. Okay. We have to go... is this going to be the fastest way? I guess this is the right one. Yeah, we're actually not going to make this. What a bizarre, like, a bizarrely maze-like version of this level. Okay, I'm also just doing a terrible job here. We don't need this. I should probably sell it. Okay, well... That's right, I'm gonna shoot this 3 times to crack it open. That was an abysmal first level. Holy crap, that was bad. It's alright, this is all, you know, we're just lulling the dungeon into a false sense of security is what we're doing here. What else would I want? I guess the shield. Yeah, we'll get ourselves a spiked shield after the next area, maybe. Provided we can ever make it through the next area. And then, hopefully, I can actually make some distance from there. Once we have a decent shield and, like, the trait that lets you heal when you parry stuff, maybe? And then I am repeatedly going to be putting myself into a position where... Really? That's all the distance I was able to get on that? Repeatedly getting myself into a position where it will be very easy for me to take damage is maybe not the best plan anyone's ever had, but... It is a lot more health than just the amount you get for killing enemies. So I could just play well, right? We could avoid the downsides of this plan by just playing well. And if you're saying to yourself, well, SB, like... And by saying to yourself, obviously, I mean saying to me, what makes you think you can play well after the way you have been playing? Listen, I don't need you repeating my internal monologue out loud. Hate these bats. What am I doing? I don't want to be here. Greatest danger is stopping to fight too much. Increases movement speed. I think the shield we have now is better. I really do like the stun effect. Okay, never mind. Apparently none of this goes anywhere. This is the direction we need to go. Yeah, okay. Maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe I'm gonna get completely torn apart by traps. Hard to be upset about free stuff, though. Although I guess it's only free if I don't get torn apart by traps. Listen, it's okay. We're gonna earn all the health back. Boy. Alright. Okay, that was not as bad as I thought it might be. Do I need to do... Okay, I see. I see why that's not just go straight through. Okay. Nope, 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 hold up. Let's just find our moment. There it was. Okay, all I had to do was just a very precise running front flip through all the traps. Hey, look at that. I feel pretty good about that, actually. My confidence is a real seesaw. It's just, constantly flipping states. A seesaw is the metaphor that an adult would use to express that idea. Okay, I do want to fight that elite. I guess we have a necklace already. Maybe it's not worth it. Because he's probably just going to give us a necklace, right? Yeah, you know what? That's a high danger area. Let's just let ourselves out. Okay, I can't believe the game gave me the kill there. My stomp was very not near that bat, but I really appreciate it. We have got to find the way out of this sewer. I hate this sewer so much. Okay, a melee weapon. I do like a melee weapon. Obviously, I'd like a faster melee weapon, but I don't think we actually have a choice of a green faster melee weapon, so... I suppose we'll take this. Running around with just a shield and a bow is counterproductive to my goal of succeeding at the area. What I would really love to find is the exit. We won't necessarily go out right away. Oh, boy. Probably shouldn't, right? Not with this weapon. Yeah, what I want to do is find the exit as quickly as possible here so that we can leave at a moment's notice. And then we can go exploring and try to find the rest of the scrolls and stuff, because we probably have not... Okay, Ancient Sewer is great. We probably have not exhausted the stat-gaining potential of this area. Boy, that doesn't do any damage. What a terrible item. Okay. Yeah, I guess let's go check that. The Ancient Sewers, I think we found did not have a time door. So we probably actually want to use the other exit. There's a teleport to a thing over there. I mean, we can at least recycle the thing. Okay, I was not sure that that was actually going to kill that bat. Ow. Apparently I stepped in that. Well, you know what? I'm not going back for it. Taking damage for the tiny, tiny amount of gold we would get from recycling that is definitely not worthwhile. Try to trigger this thing. There we go. I'm going to get it to actually want to explode. Okay, this is unacceptable. That has to stop. It seems like the critical strikes are faster, too. I might be making that up, but... Okay, victims emit a toxic cloud. It is the same quality of grenade that we currently have, and I think I actually like the effect of our grenade better, so let's just pull this off and sell it. Oh, this is... Nope, that's not a dead end. There's definitely a thing over there. Come on, give me something cool. That is not very cool. I guess it's worth 500 gold. There are senses in which 500 gold is cool. For example, it's cooler than not having the 500 gold. Only a little tiny bit, but, you know, it counts. Okay, so this way goes to the ramparts. Man, maybe we do want to take the sewers. Oh, hey, there's a scroll over there. And it was 8:30, right? I think the time was 8:30. Although, if we're going through the sewers, it won't matter. I think. Again, I think. It's going to take me probably 10 or 15 seconds to get from there to where I'm going, so... Do I think there's stuff of value up here? I'm going to guess no. Let's just head out. Even if there is no time door in the Ancient Sewers, as I am remembering, there's still a time door after the boss fight after the Ancient Sewers, so it does behoove us to keep moving. Ha! Loading screen telling us that cells are only almost worth dying for. Try to take that into account. Yeah. Let's get ourselves a cool new shield. It inflicts major damage on blocked enemies. And with 25 more cells, I really don't like the broadsword, and I think I don't like Valmont's whip either. There's a couple of different whips. I think Valmont's whip is hard to use. And it doesn't have great actual damage. So we could start working toward some of this stuff, I guess. Saving more gold on each run is probably pretty cool, but we should probably get some of this stuff. Let's get some mutations unlocked. What would be neat? Brutality is not a big... or melee is not a big deal. Tranquility is fine. There are definitely weapons where Tranquility is pretty good. Any run where you're mostly using a bow, I guess. Oh, I can't even sell that. Okay, I'm too broke to upgrade stuff to plus quality. And we're gonna take... Recovers 22 of hit points, or recovers 5 of hit points. Let's go for Necromancy. Right, because it's a lot easier to kill things than it is to parry them. And a lot of the times our parries will be a kill, but not always. I don't know. I think this is the right way to go. It's a very, very small amount of healing now, but it will get better as we scale up. A perfectly welcoming ecosystem. I think that our dude's head may be made out of some kind of fungus, and so, you know, this is probably, like, pretty welcoming if you're a fungus. As much as I do love a good oil sword, I think we're skipping it on this run. This is a cool weapon, though. You can't say it doesn't look really neat. I am broke, but that crusher is very tempting. See if I can remember to come back here when we have a little bit more money. I should probably stop fighting everything. You do not really get a lot of value out of fighting random enemies. Now, this guy, obviously, is a little bit different because he has a scroll. Also, think about how much health we're going to have by the time we're at 20 greens. Ooh, okay. Stupid mushroom, dude. I threw that thinking that it might go a little bit further and actually keep the worms off of me while I was fighting the mushroom, but no such luck. They would have been able to crawl right up onto my face and still hit me. Okay. Alright, we gotta get these guys to trigger and then roll through. Come on. There we go. Nope. You know what? Never mind. We're just leaving. Just get outside of his range. That's how we'll deal with him. Have we been in here? This does not look that familiar to me. Words written on the wall. Get good. Oh yes, it does in fact say get good. Must be some sort of incantation. Calvas Flam. The campfire was abandoned by an earlier visitor. Sure couldn't hurt to take a little rest. Something's changed. Oh, now that's interesting. A guy in armor. Been dead for a while. Ooh. I don't think I want to take a Nutcracker 3 over a Symmetrical Lance 3. I think we're better off with this one. The Nutcracker's just not a very good weapon. I had assumed that this was just going to be a little Dark Souls reference here. You know, the campfire and whatnot. But apparently, stuff is going on. Where'd this dude come from? Wow. Huh. What a weird little area. Oh right, yeah, because when you die in Dark Souls, you like leave your souls behind, right? That's like the currency you use to upgrade your stats. I get Dark Souls references sometimes, occasionally. A lot of the time, they don't even have to be explained to me. Yeah, okay, let's do this. I know I already have a neck, but I'm wondering if this might be a better class of neck piece. Also, it's really easy to activate the crits on this thing while fighting elites, because they give you all those little garbage zombies. Alright, better? Honestly, I like this a lot better. I like that damage from projectiles reduction. No. Those do have damage reduction on the higher levels. Huh. Weird. Ground pastry. Seems like the kind of thing you might not want to eat. That was awesome, by the way. I feel really good about that. I'm not going to say that it wasn't motivated by panic, but I still feel good about the way it turned out. No thank you. I really don't feel safe going after a curse with no ranged weapons and, like, one of the slowest melee weapons in the game. Come on, there we go. Like, you really don't want to trigger them by running into a corner where you need to, like, climb a wall or something, because it's much harder to get out of the way fast enough. I'm trying to fall here, but I keep... Because I'm pressing left immediately, I'm grabbing the wall. Okay. There we go. That was a little bit more trouble than I was hoping. Well, this detour was worth making. Although, it's starting to look like it may have some consequences after all. Jesus. Come on. Okay. Okay. Not that I'm upset about it, but that was an awful lot of work for one scroll. Oh boy. Probably not. I'm very curious about it, but probably not. That was pretty cool. Alright. We will not down stomp until we can see the ground. Victims burn. That is probably not worth picking up. Yeah. Stick with our current, yeah, pretty good shield. Understand that when I say pretty good, I'm using it in the John Boy's sense, which is to say, a thing that is very good. Boy, I think that's how his last name is pronounced. John Boy's? John Bois? I'm not 1,000% sure. Well, that didn't work. I was really hoping to get that same stomp that we got last time, but apparently I... Okay. Hold on a second. There we go. That's a little bit of HP back. So I was worried that this is exactly what would happen, that we would end up beneath that platform, which would mean that the mushroom guy would still be a problem. Nope, nope, roll. Well, I was rolling. He just, you know what? We'd better drink. I was rolling, just not quite fast enough. I got hit while I was in the rolling animation. It turns out you don't actually have invincibility during the roll. You're just moving very fast. You can still totally get hit by explosions and stuff. But we're starting to get a little bit of health back. Slightly higher class of symmetrical lance is probably not worth spending money on. There's still that crusher at the beginning of the level we could go back for. Where does this go? Okay, nowhere. I'm a little worried about making that next time door. Starting to think we might not get there after all. Alright, that was worth a little bit of XP. When those bats blow themselves up, it does count as a kill for purposes of removing a curse. So I wonder if I'm also getting HP back from it? I haven't really been paying attention closely enough to know. Oh no, oh no. There we go, okay. Those things are a nightmare. And this will be our way out. Yeah. I don't remember what the timer was now. Oh, we have to do the insufferable crypt too. This isn't the bridge fight. The insufferable crypt might be tough for us with our current gear. I'm worried that we're going to have a really hard time fighting the tentacles. Because they really get moving. We may as well finish Tranquility. And then we could do most of another thing. What else would I want? I think the ice crossbow is supposed to be pretty good. I don't remember actually using it ever. Yeah, let's pour a bunch of stuff into that. If that actually is a cool bow, it might be able to help us through here a little bit. So we can do a little reforging. We may as well. Oh, reforge those modifiers. Do not want to take double damage. Freeze enemies that are parried. That's actually great. I think that's definitely worth it. I'm not going to bother spending money on those, though. And now we are in a little bit of a situation. I'm going to take plus 30% HP, I think, because I don't think we have a lot of other options that are actually going to be helpful against the boss. Well, recovering HP on parry matters against the boss. Is this going to be as much effective health here? Like, if I'm worried we might die here, it's probably better to take the HP. Because this will increase the amount that our flask heals for as well. Because your flask heals you for a percentage of your max HP. Alright, good luck, us. By which I mean, unfortunately, me. Hey, Conjunctivius! Long time no see, buddy. Why did I throw a bear trap at you like that? Could have possibly helped. Aha! It parried. I'm not hitting him. This is a problem. He's actually incredibly difficult to hit with this weapon. No, I dropped through the platform! Come here, you. Oh, I should have parried him. That was a mistake. Okay, he's being polite now and allowing me to hit him every once in a while. Ow. I thought, for some reason, I thought there were only 2 tentacles. I was hoping to get more than one of them in the bomb. They will get caught in the trap if you can get them to come up under it. Ah. I was rolling, but not quite well enough. Okay, this guy is low enough on health that we can actually kill him, but I'm really... That really reaffirmed my worries. Come here. Aw. I managed to turn around somehow. Wait, he should get... His stupid eye should get caught in the trap. Oh, it does! He has to be... The dead center of him has to hit it, though. Okay. Also, attacking him is forcing me off of the platform. Yeah, right in the eye. Take that. Oh, he's gonna... Yep, do that thing. I don't know if that's parryable. It probably is. I think pretty much everything is. I actually caught him with that. Darn it. It's really easy to fall off of stuff while you're trying to use this weapon. It moves you around quite a bit. So we're just going to take it slow and steady, apparently. Wasn't actually a plan, but it is what we're doing. Regardless of how I feel about it. Okay, so that's important. If you catch the tentacle doing the sideways move in the trap, he does continue to do the sideways move after he gets out of the trap. You be real careful about that. I'm going to get myself absolutely killed. I'm trying not to kill the lighter tentacles too early. I really want to spread the damage out as evenly as possible here. Okay, that was good. That was good. Yeah. We got this phase. Unfortunately, the boss is at, like, 60%. I was gonna parry that, and then I panicked. I was a little worried that I was not going to survive to get to the end of the parry. Stop running! It's like you don't want to get stabbed in the eye. Imagine such a cowardly creature. Oh, this is bad. Okay, nope. Oh, now he's doing this thing. Okay. I was wondering if I could just parry my way through that whole thing, and the answer is no! Hey, I was outside that. We're gonna die for sure. I know I was complaining about how easy the bridge boss is, but this boss might be too much for me. Once again, I feel like fairly certain that I was outside of that. The area for that is a lot wider than it looks. Ah. Unfortunately, our hero really plants his feet when he blocks, and so it's hard to move out of one that happens right after that. Alright, we're almost on the next tentacle phase. I was really trying to wait until... wait to roll until the other thing was close enough. Until the one doing the horizontal attack was close enough so that we could avoid getting hit by him right after the roll. But there was no way to do that and also avoid all the other tentacles. Trying my best to spread the damage out, because if we kill any of the tentacles while the other ones are still really high, we're going to find this to be very, very difficult. I think that was pretty good. I think I did a pretty good job there. And we should be able to chop these last 3 down really fast. Ow. Shoot. Yeah, almost got myself killed there. So close. There's no way I get any further in this run, though. Ow. I really wish that attack wasn't so long. Because as it is, you can't roll through it. It stays up too long, it looks like. This is good. Alright, we got another one of these coming. I can survive this. Nope, never mind, I cannot. Huh. Right in the eyes. Right in the eyes! Okay, well, we got that done. Turns out, this game is relatively difficult once you find your difficulty level. Yeah, that's a much better version of the thing that we are currently using. The fact that it's colorless is not relevant. That's okay. So we get I think we get 1 flask charge back after this. So we could go Sanctuary or we could go Graveyard. I want to go Graveyard. I do not think we're going to make it to the end of the run, but if we go Graveyard, I think there's a chance that we will get my precious, precious shovel blueprint dropped. I would really, really like that. Hold on. Before I do anything else, let's go talk to you. I have 20 cells, and I would like to put them all toward this ice crossbow. Then, I have some money, although I don't think I want to mess with any of my gear, really, because I think we're probably gonna... We could reforge this thing a couple of times, just to see if we get a slightly better roll. It spreads inflammable oil on the enemy. We already have the ability to spread oil. Poisons the enemy. Victims burn. Yeah, okay. I like this. And then... Why not? So now we're not spreading oil anymore. I still need to use my shield more. I don't know. We do still have our extra life, so that's good. And I think, yeah, we're going to get 1 flask charge here, which we will not use just yet. And if we can get through this whole area without taking a bunch of damage, we will probably get a fair amount of health back. Man, what is the timer on the time door in the graveyard? It's going to be in the first building we come across, right? Yeah, that's it right there. Alright, I have to go in this way. Excuse me. Did I make it? Did I make it? Why is it behind traps? I don't even know if I made it. This might be a total waste. Okay, it's 1930. So actually, like, extremely makeable. The problem is just that I was doing so little damage to the conjunctivius that it took forever to get through that fight. Ha! There we go. Remember parrying? That was a really bad block. But fortunately, it does shoot a, oh god, there's actually multiple hook guys, so we're dead. Ooh. I'm never quite clear on what's up with the hook, because sometimes you can roll out of it and sometimes you can't. Doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it, as far as I can tell. Oh hey, this is a place I wanted to be. Ooh, and I don't even want this. What else is in here? Nothing. Okay. See, I don't know, these guys could drop it. Right, this is an enemy that's unique to this area. We actually haven't fought that many of those hook dudes either, so if they have stuff, it might still not have dropped for us. Aw. That does do damage, doesn't it? I thought it did. Generates a shield when used. Sorry, probably not worth taking. I will say I'm pretty pleased with this this grenade so far. Damage from the grenade seems strong. And look at the very, very slow incremental health gain. We're getting there. Someday soon, the edges of our screen will not be red. This has bonus damage on it. It's not nearly as damaging as our actual shield, as our current shield, and yeah, it's just not good. Now, at this point, if we found a damage reduction shield, I would probably gladly take it. Oh no. Okay, it's one of these situations. So we want to wait until that guy turns around and then wolf trap him and hit him in the back. Okay. Ow. I threw the grenade, but just a moment after I realized it was going to be a problem, and then threw the grenade. I needed to skip that middle step. Huh. Speaking of things going to be a problem. This whole area is a mess. Well, man. I don't know what to do here. Should we heal, or should I just wait until the extra life pops and then heal? A prisoner's personal effects. It was supposed to burn, but a few things seem to have survived. A better quality of symmetrical lands. I'm a little sad that this was not a chicken. But I think we're going to take it because we can give it a plus, and it will actually be quite good. And I don't need to examine any more hanged prisoners. I think I've seen enough hanged prisoners for a lifetime. Oh. It didn't actually hit me. I mean, that's something, right? It's like some kind of strategy. So apparently the fact that the enemy that spawns the flyers was not aware of me means that the flyers are also not aware of me. That's good to note. That will probably be helpful later. Oh no, I bombed him out of the area of the traps. And then those guys snuck through the floor when they detected that I was going to stomp them. Very clever. It's a strong maneuver there. This sucks. I hate this. Alright, I apologize if this is boring, but we're going to stand right here and wait for this grenade cooldown. We need to roll in there, trap that guy while he's facing away, and then throw the bomb so that it kills the bats. I think I once again bombed him out of the trap. Well, alright, now my extra life's gone, so now we have to start caring about our health a little bit more. Huh, apparently you can bear trap something in the air. That's interesting. I wonder why they changed it from bear trap to wolf trap, because I'm never going to remember that that happened. You are kidding me? There were spikes. Okay, well, we no longer have a choice. We have to drink our potion. I stomped directly down onto some really, really cleverly hidden spikes. No, get back up there. There we go. Yeah, must resist the urge to throw grenade. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. It definitely feels like we're gonna die here. And all this work to get to potentially get a blueprint will be worth nothing if we can't actually get it back out of here, remember. So I'm gonna have to start playing a little bit more slowly. Yes, even more slowly. Okay. I mean, we are, on the whole, we are getting some good returns. Oh, wow, they both turned around. Okay. I thought the whole thing of the trap was that they wouldn't turn around. Sometimes stuff gets hectic. Why am I up here? I don't need to fight that particular guy. Okay, that's a key that we need. That's a whip that we really, really don't. Jesus. Alright. I guess if I'm going to go anywhere to die horribly, it's appropriate that it was here, right? Now, as soon as we get back out here, we gotta get moving. Yeah, that sucks. Those bats went around to the only side I could escape from before triggering their explosions. They are smarter than they are supposed to be. Okay. Well, I guess let's just head out. I mean, we need to go here. It's not actually faster to teleport. I wish I had a good sense of how far this is into the level by the time we get the key. I remember the area below this being extensive. Okay, great. So sometimes enemies can turn around in the bear trap, and sometimes they can't. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason about that. I'm assuming what's actually happening is they're turning around right before the trap makes contact. Oh. I was like, huh, why am I stuck? But that would be why. Because there was a guy there. Okay. Man, if we had the bonus health from Parry's thing, honestly, our health still wouldn't be that high. These things do scale up eventually, but the amount that they start to scale reasonably at is way above 11 points of the stat. Okay. That was pretty close. Whew. You love this thing when it's in crypt mode. Alright, we're gonna wait for this guy to come right back under here. There we go. Okay, I can make it. I just have to play a little bit more slowly and cautiously. Boy, which way do I think? I think they would put it behind all the crappy traps. Hold on, let's go back and see what's in the other direction, though. I really need more scrolls. I feel like the scrolls really dried up. Jesus. Okay, too many bats. Ooh, okay, a crusher's interesting. We've been using the trap quite a bit, but we won't need to use the trap if we just throw the crusher at our enemies. Not. Hold on. Do wish there was more than one interact button sometimes. Okay. Right, like we can just do this sort of thing. Alright, so there's horrible traps in both directions. Now I don't know what to think. I do think we're not actually taking either of these. Alright, I hate this. Alright, so what we're going to have to do here is we want to wait for the big skeleton dude to be way over there. Throw this down, and then just like spider rune ourselves right here for a second. Let him walk into the crusher. There we go. Whew, we're getting through, but it is harrowing. Hold on a second. I think I saw... Yeah, I totally did. Oh. Yep, okay. Another place we can get a moonflower key. We knew that was here. I am definitely not interacting with the cursed chest. Yeah. Having runs where you just can't use cursed chests, I think, is killing us. Did I get whatever this treasure was? Hold on a second. Oh, it wasn't actually a treasure. Okay, just had to make sure. Because I had not actually gotten the back edge of the room on the map. So I wasn't sure that it wasn't a passage. Yeah, having runs where you just can't take cursed chests, I think is maybe not viable on this difficulty. Like, we need to have a reasonable ranged weapon and or a really fast weapon or something, you know? Because we're so far behind on stats. I'm not sure why. I don't know why the stat scrolls just stopped happening. And we found quite a few stat scrolls on this level, but they've all been red or purple, right? We found two right next to each other that were just red or purple. Okay, it does look like we're getting heals when those bats blow themselves up. I'm going to go over there and entice a couple more of them to do that. We're not going to bother fighting those guys. An even better spike shield. This has the parry damage thing and shoots an arrow upward. We are actually getting a lot of use out of the front shooting arrow. And this is 7,000 gold. And I kind of want to switch out the shield from the Nerves of Steel. Because if we have this, we have a much better capability of actually like fighting at range. This weapon is too slow, I think. Yeah, let's do this. Bonus damage to frozen targets, it's kind of whatever. Okay. Just a gain in capabilities is mostly what we were looking for there. So now the question is, do I want to take a couple of cursed chests? I really, really need stats, like, very badly. I think that... Was this up here also cursed? I think I'm going to do it. We're in such a bad position on our main stat right now, I'm not sure that I feel like we can actually be successful. Minus 10% damage received, plus 10%, or minus 10 plus 20. Burns nearby enemies. Because our weapon also burns enemies. This is only 10% damage taken, and it gives us even more upfront explosive damage. I think we're gonna stick with what we have now. We have pretty good items. So, in case you're wondering how this works, if we go and hit that other trap chest, we will just be trapped for 20 kills. Or cursed for 20 kills. I'm gonna do it. I really, really think we're behind on development. We're behind on development enough that I'm scared, I guess is what I should say. But now we are committed. We're definitely not taking that. Shots leave a trail of flames. It's pretty cool, though. Okay, left from here, and let's just kill 20 things without getting hit, which is actually kind of already the place we were in. There are definitely enemies down here. We almost got attacked by something. Okay, there's some glowy hands. Oh, it's one of those guys. Okay, nothing else. Okay, that's why I didn't want to just jump down there. I knew there might be more dudes. Okay. Only 18 left. Stuff's a lot tougher on this difficulty than the last time we were using this weapon. Okay, we definitely have to kill those guys. Because of the way this has worked out, these guys are just a free kill, and we are not in a position in our lives to not be taking free kills. Okay, that's cool. I guess our health isn't really a primary concern at the moment. Be very careful about stomping. The Forgotten Sepulchre is right there. And we're out of stuff to fight. Okay, so we're going to the Sepulchre. Now, I'm a little not happy about this, and I'll tell you why. We will die if we take even a single point of damage from the darkness. So, we have to get 13 kills before getting lost at all on the map. Obviously, there's a lot of ways that might not occur. So I'm thinking I may have killed us. That's entirely possible. This tonic just heals you. And that might be a thing that's worth unlocking, right? We could also unlock some more explosives. We could start towards some more ranged weapons. Like, we should probably get the infantry bow in the pool. The infantry bow's cool. We could get... What else could we get? We could get Parting Gift. You know, Parting Gift is pretty good. Eventually, you do end up fighting a lot of enemies in crowds. Oh, this is pretty good too, actually, for a shield build. We will not live to see the day that might be useful for us, but it is good. Okay, even more Toxic Cloud stuff seems fine. Why don't we buy an upgrade to this thing as well? Victims burn and does bonus damage to burning targets. We have a lot of things that cause people to burn if we can kill them. And let's upgrade that as well. Yeah, sure, Victims burn. Why not? Why wouldn't they? Is there... I'm going to re-roll this a couple of times. I'm trying to get one of those traits that lets you burn people with it. And now you... We no longer have a shield. We can still take cooldown time on grenades. That seems bad. I think this is where we're at right now. I think we're going to die here. But we managed to sort of calm down the run. We're getting places. We actually beat a boss. There's progress being made. Might not always look like it, but, but I believe it is being made. Oh, that's the wrong way. Uh-oh. We're just gonna refresh our light real quick. Okay. There are probably some enemies worth fighting down there. Let's just take one of these and burn it. Where the hell are all the enemies? Why is it so quiet in here? Like, for real, not just because I'm worried about our curse. This is freaking me out. Why are there no enemies? Is it bugged? Am I going mad? Okay, let's try this teleporter down here. Does this video game still have enemies in it? It's interesting, after a certain difficulty level, they start really cranking up the pressure on you in new ways. Okay, there's still a teleporter over here. This is how they're going to make it difficult. They're going to not let me ever break my curse. Okay. These guys might teleport on us once they've taken damage once. Wow, that was some healing. Jeez. Okay, we're going to go and refresh our light real fast. Yeah, by the way, I am, in fact, living in absolute abject terror. In case you were wondering. Okay. That's the end of it, right up there. So I wanted to get these two down here, because I don't want to be fighting a shield enemy and other types of enemies at the same time. Okay, curse lifted, and we full healed off of the curse reduction. So we're still not in a great place, but we're in a much better place. Taking those curse chests really worked out. Let's refill our light. We're going to leave that there, refill our light one more time, and that thing is now out of juice. It took that bat a really long time to commit to the explosion. Oh, free turkey, that's awesome. Hold on. Refill. Ooh. I'm feeling a lot better. A lot better. That said, we're still going to get to the point here eventually where we have to fight the Hand of the King with no flask charges. Although I guess I've done it now, haven't I? I have succeeded at that. Oh wait, there's a passage here. Okay, the other one's in the sepulcher. Now we know. Ooh, I took one. Did you see that? One tick of damage from the darkness there. We have scraped against the edge of our mortality in too many different ways today. Oh, do we want to do that? I'm going to say no. Let's refresh our light and move on. We know it's there, though. We can come back to it as an option. We're definitely not taking either of these. I hope that the weapon sells slightly better. Okay. There you go, you get the fire on him. I am going to miss my projectile damage reduction, but I do not think we can pass this up. And then we've got a Spiteful Sword. Inflicts a crit if you've recently taken damage. I mean, that's a really good weapon. I hate the double damage taken thing, but we could roll that off of it later. Let's take this. We will just get through for right now. Wow, it does a lot of damage. Also, this is a weapon that we have not used at all. It is a weapon we don't actually have unlocked. And that makes me want to use it as well, just so we can show off more different types of weapons. So it has an interesting combo. Haha! Spider Rune. It can actually kill bats. That's pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, hold on a second. What is the combo with this? So it's got a oh, that's a passage over there. It's got a little movement thing at the end of the combo. That's pretty cool. With a lot of melee weapons, you get pretty locked in place while comboing with them, and sometimes that's really good, and sometimes it can get you killed. Hold on, let's see what's down here, because whatever it is, yeah. There's not a lot of room. It can't be a very long path. Wanted to let that guy catch his axe before hitting him. Right, we need to keep moving. Yeah, until we find a source of light. Oof. You know, I guess this this thing where you take double damage is actually probably really beneficial once you're good at the game, because it's just healing. Although if you're good at the game, what are you doing taking damage and needing healing anyway, right? Alright, I feel like our bow is less necessary than I did before. Like, I would be comfortable replacing this bow with a shield at this point. Oh, there's no version of this where I'm taking this thing. Oof. Alright. So that third hit that has a little bit of horizontal carry also does basically no damage. Oh, he just fell. I didn't realize that was an option that he had. Right, like anything that can heal you has an increased value as the difficulty gets higher because of how rare healing from your flask becomes. We're definitely not getting rid of the Spiteful Sword. This thing is awesome. The part where it crits, if I've been recently injured, is not so meaningful. But I like the animations quite a bit. It's got a good fast combo, a little bit of range, a little bit of height. Well, shoot, where are we missing? Where else could we have gone? Oh, aha, down from here. Okay, anything special this time? Bodies have woken up again. And this darkness. I can no longer continue my experiments on the Malays here. Okay, well that's, I think, the first time we've seen reference to people getting back up after being dead. Which obviously is an important part of the thing that's occurring. Huh. Looks like there's not actually anything weird. Why is that second little room there? Feels like we might actually be close to seeing some story that explains what is going on with us. That's really what I've been looking for. Ow, well that was a stupid way to get hit. At least with our combination of traits here, we're going to earn back the health pretty quickly. I guess that's the idea, right? all of this stuff that I've been like, why would you take that? Why would I ever want that? It's all because eventually you might need it. Okay, we do still have a chicken and a pastry to pick up before we leave the area. Well, we're definitely not taking that. So this powerful grenade is considerably less powerful than our current grenade and doesn't have bonus stats on it. And no, it's just bad. It's just bad garbage. The legendaries might be a little bit too powerful. I know that this particular patch was in beta, was in early access for quite a while, so I assume that they tried a bunch of different... no, we're not doing that. They tried a bunch of different balance levels of these things and found that this is the one that did the thing they wanted, but it does seem to me like they could maybe tone down the bonus stats a little bit. Right, like still have them be things that scale colorlessly, but just have them not be quite so overwhelmingly better than everything at both their level and also the next couple of levels up. Alright, so for fighting the boss here, what we need to do is we need to re-roll the double damage off of our sword, and then I think I feel fairly confident. We have killed this guy without getting hit, which helps with that confidence, you know. We should definitely finish unlocking this. And then, like, what else would be good? We could put 45 cells into the parry shield and maybe be able to get a parry shield before the final boss to guarantee ourselves a shield. Or we could just keep unlocking mutations. Because there's a lot of stuff that we should probably get a hold of. I don't think it makes a ton of sense to go after these. I am kind of curious about merchandise categories, though. The Assassin's Dagger is like an okay weapon. Frantic Sword is an okay weapon. Probably we should just like work toward more ranged weapons, right? Ice Bow's probably good, but we also already have an Ice Crossbow. Here, let's almost unlock this one. And then I guess I'm curious about Tonic. I'm not so curious about it that I'm worried about getting it this run, because we have some pretty good skills. But yeah, let's see what the deal is with this. So I assume there's some kind of weird gimmick in the way that it recharges. Okay, so shoots an arrow in front of you for 1,000 damage. This is not bad. That plus 50% damage when you're at max HP thing, I'm afraid, is not going to be active, like, almost ever. So let's maybe reroll it again. I definitely don't want... Nope. I just really, really don't want to take plus 100% damage. Okay, this is a little bit more interesting. At least this one does extra damage to enemies. Man, that's a lot of damage. Would it be stupid to keep this? None of the other traits on it are really very good. Yeah, alright. I guess we're keeping this. It spreads oil on our enemies, and everything we have causes burning, except that we have no way to start burning on a boss. Oh man, I really wish we did. Well, maybe we'll come across something later. But on the whole, I don't think this is bad. More to the point, I don't think we're going to be able to do any better. Okay, we have one charge. Oh, you know what we could do? We could change our mutations up. But yeah, let's reset our mutations. Because I think at this point we're not going to get value out of alienation anymore. I'm probably not going to take another curse chest. So why don't we get Dead Inside? I still kind of want to take Necromancy again, and then we can pick up something else. What would it be? Sadism is pretty bad because we just don't have the scaling. The 173 DPS is not good enough. Boy, what else would it be? As let's take necromancy again. It'll help us get through the what do you call it? Through the clock tower. And or not the clock tower, but the castle. And just like a cooldown time reduction on our grenade. Seems not great. I'm going to take counterattack. We're going to try to find a shield. That's what I've decided. We're probably allowed to reset those again, right? I don't think there was any choice there that was going to be relevant for the actual boss fight. Like, there were choices there that would have given us extra DPS while fighting the boss, but very small amounts of extra DPS that I don't think would have made a difference. Ow. I don't know why I rolled in on that. I know how that attack works. Come over here and stand on my crusher. Oh, he slid out of it. It's actually really hard to hit him with a crusher. Ah, shoot. Yeah, I got him. Okay, phase 2. This is not great. If you're wondering why I fired my bow there, it's because I was pressing right-click when he went into the cinematic to say, let's finish this, and apparently it just remembers. But I definitely did not press it again after that. This bow is doing great damage. Oh, I rolled all the way into that. Ow, 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 ow. Shoot. A bad way to get hit. Ow. Well, I healed. I was net positive, but not by, like, a lot. Hey. Come on, Crusher, crush him. Okay. I'm not even 100% sure how he died there, but I'll take it. A new colorless weapon with lower DPS. I think we're going to stick with the one we have. I like the Impaler a lot, but I like the Spite Sword's animations quite a bit. Yeah, we'll just stick with what we have. We need a shield really badly. Hopefully there will be one available in this next area, and then we will use our shield to slay the Hand of the King by constantly blocking and stuff. It'll be great. We'll parry him, and then we'll hit him really hard, and then we'll parry him, and then we'll hit him really hard. Do I actually want to just start plowing cells into the plus upgrades guy? At some point we have to do this. Whatever. I'm working on something right now. What was I working on? I'm working on this tonic right now. Who knows? Maybe it'll turn out to be great. So let's go hit this guy one last time. All of our stuff is upgraded. And I guess I'm saving up in case we encounter a shop in the castle. We do encounter shops in the castle, right? I'm pretty sure we do. My guess is that there's going to be one more flask charge right before the boss. That said, we're in real bad shape. Alright, there's going to be a spear guy right over here. You know that there is. Nope, there has been every other time. Whether or not there's a spear guy right there depends somewhat on how ready you are for there to be a spear guy there. Yeah, these weapons are fun. Also, this song is very good. I should actually kill every enemy, right? Nope. Why don't we go around? I'm getting health for killing every enemy, even though it is a very small amount. Oh, jeez. Almost got myself killed there. He thought he heard something. He was right. Alright, I'll be right back for you, sword guy. Wow, that, the attack on the spear is actually considerably before the animation looks like it's attacking, apparently. That's weird. There it is. Well, we're very close to dead. Like those cells we're always hearing about. Oh, come on, show me the... Yeah, show me that little gold flash. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Okay, the bad news is we now have none health. The good news is, hey, look, a key. Well, shoot. And yeah, that's just gonna go over his head. Throw this bomb at him. We're gonna have to wait here for a second, probably. There we go. How much do I want to fight that elite? I think the answer to that is not very much. Okay, I should probably just leave, but I'm actually really thinking about that elite. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. We can take it. More to the point, we need every little bit of value we can get here. Okay. Hey, look at that. Easy. Who had doubts, I ask you? I think this is slightly better. It's less total health. It's more damage. Because at this point of brutality is a lot more health than a point of survival. Okay, I just need like 2 or 3 chickens, that's all. No! The kick carried me off the platform! Oh no, that is not how I thought that was gonna go. I saw that dude and I panicked. Honestly, if I had just thrown a bomb, it probably would have pushed him back off the platform and dealt with the problem for me. But I tried to combo him out, and the kick part of the combo moved me all the way off the platform. So, I guess that's going to be the ignominious end of that. Man, I am disappointed by that outcome. That is going to have to be it for us for today. That video got super long, and, you know, I don't expect they're going to be a whole lot shorter in the future. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time. We were close there. We were, like, really legitimately close, even though that run kind of went all over the place. So, I have some confidence now. I think this is doable. Come back next time to see if I can do it. If I doable. Yep, and we'll see you then.